You're watching Election Coverage 2018 from WVONTV.com.
County Attorney candidate Robert Jennings has worked with Eves, Old, Bohannon, and Floyd here in town as a lawyer for the entirety of his career, and he says his family has been invested in the county for 200 years, including his father, who worked as a judge. Jennings says he would be well prepared as Madison County Attorney, as he's been involved in all dockets, from criminal to disability.
Since I moved back to town after law school, I've been very active in our courts across Madison County. I'm on just about every single docket that is serviced by the Madison County Attorney. So I have a pretty keen awareness of what's going on those dockets and what's going on with the community. The goal is always to go to UK College of Law. So that's what I ended up doing. There was never any doubt at that point that I wanted to move back, and that's what I did. Kind of grew up over at the courthouse, and I know the amount of time that it takes to serve the community. And that was really a primary goal of going to law school, is to one day have the chance to serve a community that we've been invested in this long and that, that I really care about. Our criminal indictment's up 1,000%, and most of that is fueled by our drug epidemic here. Fundamentally, we have to make a decision on what we want to do about addicts. I believe that we need to have jail beds for the dealers, and we need to have recovery beds for addicts. We have victims that are getting lost in the shuffle, and it's just by the sheer numbers of people going through court. I'm committed to making sure that victims remain relevant and remain active in their cases. I want to ensure that there's more resources allocated to victims advocates. That way folks don't get lost in that shuffle, that they have input on their case. With the growing county, we need to have that office evolve. I'm a proponent of mental health court, to treat folks, or at least get folks with mental illness a opportunity. I think the same thing as far as a veterans court. We have folks that have served this country honorably, that have come back, and they may be suffering some kind of form of post-traumatic stress. They may have an addiction to alcohol or drugs. And these folks shouldn't just be cast away and treated like everyone else. They should be given a chance. County Attorney's Office is typically the very first contact people have with our court system. And it truly is, it's an office for the citizens of this community. And I want to let them know that I'm going to be their advocate to everyone, to the most fortunate, to the most vulnerable. And I'm going to be the one that's accountable to them. I'm going to be accessible to them. They'll know where to find me. I'll be in that office with my door open.
Stay tuned for all the election coverage at WBONTV.com. I'm Marissa Hempel.